Hello and welcome back to Leeds United, and we are here on the verge of the Qatar World Cup time. I've noticed a minor problem, and that's 8 people are going to be away on international duty by the time we play the second game. Really hoping it's not first teamers. In fact, I can already probably see them if I just click on the Bournemouth game. It says no team news, which is a lie because I know there's that. Oh, I can see them here. They are unders. They are unders. It's what I hoped it would be. However, the day after, everyone sods off, so I'm really hoping there's nobody travelling ahead of time. But since we last met, which was the 2-0 against Fulham, only 3 games played, but 9 points gained. It's working. The War of the Roses dealt with. Probably should have avoided this game if I'm completely honest, but 1-0 against Man United, 1-0 against Brentford, 2-1 against Everton. That one was a comeback. And we go into this Southampton game with the board and the fans expecting us to win it now. Oh no. All in all, that means we start this day in 10th. We are playing on the Sunday, so other teams have got ahead of us, at least temporarily. Erling Haaland has 27 goals in 15 games. I have nothing else to say on the matter, other than the fact I hate it. But quite frankly, I am now in a position of if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Because this is the team, counting for a little bit of rotation during the United and Brentford games, just because they happened 2 days apart. Melee in goal, Platinat, Strike, Sitalo, they finally connected for a goal. Christensen, Rocker, Adams, Aronson in front of them, Sinisterra on the left, Harrison on the right, and Bamford up front. Still all used to this. Alright then, so again, still not a super fan of the font, but Ward-Prowse, Diallo, just one of the Armstrong starting. Ooh, I'm not a fan of this kit clash. Well, good luck everyone trying to work out the difference between white and icy blue. I guess it's gone down as, I don't know. Rocker's put someone through here, but nowhere close to them. Basnu gathers. Still weird seeing him actually play games. Christensen, only as far as Gineppo. That needs to be cut out, by the way. That was the result. That was the reason for the Everton goal last game, actually. Just one of those headers from the fullbacks, which go nowhere. Sitalo cuts that one out. Strike. Can we not just mess this up, please? Bamford has that down to Sinisterra. Good work from Bamford, although he takes a heavy touch and Walker-Peters is there. But thank you. Bamford should score, does score. The fact that they got the ball off Sinisterra there was very much cancelled out by the fact they just gave it back again. So thank you, Match Engine, for cancelling that particular nonsense out. If anything, the ball is too bobbly now. It's a lovely ball to Bamford, and it's a lovely finish from Bamford. It's got to be said, whilst the overall graphics haven't necessarily improved, I feel like the animations and, dare I say, the nuance of the limbs in particular, particularly, the legs and the feet, seem to be that little bit more noticeable, as is the ball flight, the way the ball travels. They seem to be able to do little sort of better, smaller kind of touches and movements with their feet. And, well, thank you for abandoning that ball because you just gave it away. Strike gets in the way of that, but it's just gone straight to them. And that nearly got deflected in. But Southampton apparently overachieving as well in 12th. I mean, it's higher than I predicted them to be, but Gineppo doesn't get there. Sitalo's under it and cleared. Lovely. Ward-Prowse on another set piece, of course. Salisu, close. With these 3 points, we actually moved to 7th. Oh god, the heady highs of 7th. Spurs and Chelsea have already sacked their managers inexplicably, and ever since Chelsea sacked Graham Potter, they have garnered 1 point in the subsequent 5 games. Lesson learned. I do love it when the game dishes out karmic retribution in that way. I'm intrigued to see how many points Spurs get now they've sacked Conte, and we're very attacking. I keep forgetting, I don't know what's happened, but for some reason my basic format has switched to very attacking from game start. I need to make sure I switch that back to just attacking. Going forward, corner, Ward-Prowse on it, of course. Christensen's the one to head that away. Harrison won't get there first, and highlight over. Another Ward-Prowse set piece. It's Strike to clear this time. Che Adams with a slight fumble, but continues. Close down Ward-Prowse a little bit. Now Diallo, Gineppo with a lovely touch and goal. They're questioning onside, and we did recently have a goal ruled out, and Bamford did run off with his arm up, so it's not a guarantee anymore. He was onside for that one, though. I could see he was onside. He was clearly on this side of the defender when he received the ball, so it looked like he was this side when he passed the ball. So here, he's obviously onside. I don't even know why it was a question. 1-1. Platinat, though, to whip the ball in. Sitalo's under it. I thought that got in. I mean, still 9th, even with a point. I mean, I'll happily take mid-table for the season. Quite frankly, I'd quite like to not be in Europe next year, just so I can build a team that can compete in it. Because right now, we've got a team that can compete in the Premier League, and that's about it. Like, the depth isn't fantastic. Harrison, so close. That goal would have seen him top goal scorer, because Bamford's only got 5 as well. Platinat, I do feel like there's a little bit more hot luck when it comes to corners, because he's been instructed to do near post, and that kind of went mid. Walker-Peters. This highlight hasn't ended, which concerns me. Strike gets in the way of that one. Aronson heads it as well. I mean, that one was a slightly more necessary header because he was being challenged. But I am starting to already tire of the completely aimless headers. And what the hell, Pascal? I mean, I'm sorry. They've scored here, but Irfan Chan, or Can actually, there's no accent on his C, but that is annoying. What's more annoying is this. That touch there, perfect opportunity, could have just nabbed it off him. We've seen it happen all the time. It's how possession changes over most of the time, is just via somewhat heavy touches. And yet, somehow, the one time I want them to do it, they don't. Christensen, what the multiple? Why are you even taking that? That should be Plattenhart's job. Sinistera, Adams, Rocker, out to Plattenhart with his 17 crossing. Sure. Have they nerfed just crossing and set pieces in general? Because what the hell? Get your act... I'm not actually going to follow that up. Just get your act together. Right, at least he's thrown it to someone on his own team this time. Bamford finds Rocker, who's... Blimey. We've had most of the possession. We're ahead on XG, because of course we are. Okay, tired players. Christensen, Drama, Tyler Adams, Gagliardini. Confirm. Odd that the match story XG hasn't updated. Rocker finds Bamford. Aronson plays Harrison in. That's a lovely exchange, and that's a beautiful goal. And before we actually get into this, Espria on for Sinistera, Klitsch on for Aronson, who's tiring. I know he just got the assist there, but I mean, this is lovely. Was it all one touch? No, not quite, but that was the assist. And that was the goal. Aronson to Harrison, beautifully split. I mean, considering I made the changes during the goal, yes, I want to continue with them. Espria stops on the byline. Well, not the byline, you know what I mean. Rocker finds Espria again. Why is Plattenhart not getting forward as he's been instructed to do so? I mean, another chance for Harrison, and it's another goal for Harrison. He's on, I'm pretty certain. Oh, he's not. Okay. I'd like to see this one again then, because he did look onside to me. Still not convinced he's off. Good to know that the slightly dodgy lines are still a thing. Or should I say, potentially unrepresentative lines. 2-2 though. I mean, the wins had to stop somewhere. Ryerson. They couldn't let me get away with that forever. Drama. Did they not start with the Rebo? Gagliardini. He's on the pitch now, though. Drama. Koch. Strike. Koch. Finds Espria. Gets tackled. Plattenhart covers. Plattenhart inwards to Koch again. I mean, it's dinked. Foolishly. Through. But Gagliardini heads down to Bamford, and Bamford provides Espria with a chance, who gives it to Klitsch. Clinched. Sorry. Centre midfielder attack with a goal finally as well. Interesting to know that I have played with a centre midfielder attack regardless of which formation we've been doing. That has been the role in the middle. I genuinely think that's the first goal. I think Aronson might have had one. They've actually brought on the guy we sold them to them, who is terrible. He's also gave us another 600 grand from a clause he had, so thank you for that, Gagliardini. It's bumbled. Koch with a close chance, I think. Was that the highlight? No, apparently not. Yeah, it was. One thing I have noticed, by the way, as this game sort of finishes off, is my transfer funds have been steadily going up over the course of the year. I don't fully know why. I have a hunch it's loan fees, as in the monthly loan fees for players that have already gone out. That was poor. Bamford, score, punish them, thank you. So you know when a player gets loaned in or loaned out, you can add monthly loan fees, or you can give them percentage of wages. So percentage of wages just comes out of your wage bill. But the loan fees you never saw. They just went into the finances. They just went into your overall funds for the club. I think now they're going into the funds, but they're going into the transfer funds as well, which is a nice change if that's what it is. But yeah, 4-2. Lovely. Should have been 5, really. Oh God, it's continental qualification spots. Admittedly, I don't think we played a lot of the top 6 yet. Actually, no, we've played City, we've played Liverpool, we've played United, we've played Arsenal. Have we played Spurs and Chelsea yet? I'll double check. We've played Spurs, but we haven't played Chelsea yet. Chelsea are on the flip side of the Qatar break. We've been invited to go to Italy, by the way. Chelsea and Newcastle are basically the last 2 games before the cycle begins again. And they are effectively the next best 2 teams we haven't played yet. So, yep, cool. So Talo's a bit jaded. Well, it's a good job. There's only 1 game left, isn't there? We've won 5 in a row. Oh no. Bamford with 2 goals. Was it Bamford with 2 and Harrison with 2? No, one of them was disallowed, wasn't it? Oh yeah, Klitsch was the other one. Newcastle win. Oh, Newcastle haven't played, so that's pushed us down to 8th. Donny van der Beek actually exists in this universe. What a comeback as well. It looks like Rodgers has been sacked as well. Due to the club's poor league position, they're 14th on a preview of 10th. Oh, we've moved ahead of Fulham in the preview. Don't know how that's happened. Aronson has made 24 appearances for the USA, scoring 6 goals, and he's not going to the World Cup. I mean, Christensen's slightly less weird that he's been overlooked, but Aronson? When did Musa declare for America? Has he always been American? 2020. Yeah, I suppose he did. So a 35-year-old Michael Bradley's gone, and a 27-year-old Kellen Acosta's gone. ahead of Aronson. They don't seem to actually be that strong in midfield, depth-wise. The actual midfield's really good. McKennie, Rayner, Musa. But the backups don't look fantastic. I suppose Tyler Adams is one of them as well, though. Just because Jesse Marsch isn't in charge doesn't mean I'm not ignoring the American connection with Leeds now. In fact, the USA squad is the youngest squad at the World Cup. Rafinha, Schmeichel and Ekuban are going. Only 5 people in our squad are actually going to the World Cup. Roberts for Wales, who's out on loan anyway. Klitsch for Poland. Sotalo for Croatia. So actually Sotalo's going. Strike and Tyler Adams, which we just saw. I did not know that Colombia hadn't qualified. These are the correct groups as well, aren't they? Because it's already been drawn. Who are France's goalkeepers? Lloris, Maignan and Areola. Okay. A little bit surprised he's got in, but I guess West Ham are actually playing him in the game, so that might have affected things. That'll be the difference. But yeah, Bournemouth 19th. Oh, Chelsea have signed Zidane finally. Blimey, they were out of manager for ages. They've literally gone 6 games without a manager. Or maybe only 5. I'll just abide with Sotalo's Jesus. Knowing that he's going to the World Cup, I don't want to add to his game load. I suppose returning to fitness, so that unfortunately means I think... Oh no, Luke Ayling steps out. Oh yeah, that's what we do. Otherwise, it can be unchanged. Both Robin Koch and Sotalo have 16 jumper reach, so it's actually no different either way. They line up with a very defensive formation, it looks like. I forgot that Senesi went to Bournemouth. Still feels slightly weird. Oh, Holland scored. What was that, 28? Or did he score last week as well? Bamford is in. Good save, actually. Still got the ball. Oh, it was deflected as a corner. Plan out to whip the ball in. Billing under it. It was enormous, if I remember rightly, so unsurprising. It's another corner, though. Strikes under it. Stevens in the way that time. Zamora heads clear, and that's the highlight over. We're planning out to take this as well, though. Direct free kick. Ooh, just over. Resty takes their corners, and it's in, and it's cleared. 22 minutes in, there's another corner for Christie, and this time it's Kelly under it, and Mellier's fallen over. Pretty certain that's a left back, so hoping he's not... I'm hoping he's tall, because otherwise this is a shambles. Yeah, no one's jumped with him, and Mellier's fallen over. Oh no, he's a centre-back, sorry, tell a lie. He's just a wide centre-back who can play left-back, and he is 6'3", so that's fair enough. Jump reach is only 14, but we didn't really challenge him, is probably more the problem there. Neto, plays it short to Kelly. Stevens, Billing, Stevens again. Lerma, that's Fredericks. Adams gets in the way of that as Solanke tries to kick it, quite funnily. Ooh, that's a ball to Sinistera. I wasn't expecting it to go to Sinistera, and it's a great save, actually, by Neto, annoyingly. We've struggled every time we come up against a team that's in the bottom 3. It's worth noting. We lost to Palace. We struggled against Everton. We eventually got them, but we struggled against them. And Bournemouth started this day in the bottom 3. The FM thing still seems to be a problem. Whenever you face a relegation-threatened team, you will guaranteed to be outperformed. Zamora, cleared. Sinistera's under this. Lovely take. Needs to hold it up. Need a little bit more forward momentum from that next time, Sinistera, please. Although Bamford, I think, has held his run there. And he's cheekily headed it past Neto. Did he hold his run well enough? So he's run off with arm up, but that's not a guarantee anymore. No. I wasn't certain. It looked close. Maybe. Oh, we've just had the 1.82 XG, I've just noticed. Yep, cool. Christie. Good save by Mellier. Okay, 3 of our back 4 have been booked, so that's fabulous. Do I encourage? It's only 1-0. Maybe I need to demand more now. We've had 15 shots, so... Oh, it's another corner, another goal. Is that still an issue then? Because corners and crosses were the primary source of conceding in last year's game. And, well, no one's jumped for that as well. No one's challenged for it. That was exactly the problem in FM22, just defenders not jumping from set pieces and crosses in particular. And we've just kicked that straight to Senesi, which is a bold strategy. I'm not sure how it was ever going to work out. Kelly, with a couple of heavy touches which go unpunished, and Strike, with all the time in the world, heads the ball. Rather than just letting the ball land and, you know, Sinistera gets mugged off there. Good save by Mellier. Planot over Sinistera. Nope, not quite. Planot again, though. Give it to Sinistera, or just run past everyone, because why not? Hold the ball up, Sinistera, let Planot get back into this. Whip the ball in, Marvin, or give it to Gagliardini on the edge to hit the bar. Have we hit the woodwork twice in this game? Where is it? Woodwork. We'll pop it on. Yeah, we have. We have hit the woodwork twice. I thought we had. Aspria. I will give Firpo some game time here, just because kind of not got any more time otherwise. Klitsch for Aronson, I think. It's Harrison to put the ball in now. Oh, the one behind, believe. Rocker. Sorry, I just watched that in silence as I thought it was going over. It turned out to be a nonsense goal. This just hangs in the... Oh, this is even funnier with it. It's focusing on the ball. Bamford first to react. I'm glad someone reacted finally to something that's happened in this game. Just the 2.69 XG. Come on, lads. A little bit late now for me to be demanding more, but, well, we played well. Neto's unbelievable, apparently. I mean, he had to make 6 saves. He only had to make 6 saves, but whatever. I am not happy, but in a weird way, I'm kind of glad to lose just so this doesn't go on forever. Well then, a late reality check in the season as we go into the break for the World Cup. I will see you on the other side of that. I'll let you know how it goes for England and all the other surprises that may come with it. But if you enjoyed this, despite the fact we lost, then like, comment, subscribe, you know the deal. Until next time, ta-ra.